Greetings, everybody. Welcome to session 2, Call to Arms. Unfortunately, we are a member down today, but everyone's agreed to continue as a four-man, a group of melee specialists, it turns out, and hopefully that's going to go well for them. So to recap quickly, you arrived in the dwarven town of Abinbalm Village. I don't know why I said town. It's a small village, largely subterranean in construct. It's very sturdy, short, wide fortifications, very narrow windows. It's in a snow-swept plains in the not plains in the foothills of the Blackstone Mountains. You guys learned of a local legend of the dwarven protectors of the Iron Guard, telling of a lost tomb where they were buried when the lineage of the Iron Guard was finally broken. No adventurer has ever returned from attempting to plunder this tomb in the past, but the party decided to pursue this particular quest and decided to set out into the mountains, arrived fairly safely, then began to delve into this tomb. A brief encounter with a colossus, some gargoyles, some large scaled beasts in a watery region of the dungeon. I believe you found yourself some leather armor, um, some kind of corrosive liquid, some kind of red potion, a golden potion, and there may be something else in there which I'm struggling to remember right now. A little bit of gold
Gold pieces. Yeah.
and what have you. So
Could
okay,
And the
could you get me
and the
to the
book, the
character sheets?
dwarvish.
yes, that's correct, an ancient dwarvish tome. So to set the scene, you guys are currently standing in a very narrow, claustrophobic area. There's water that comes up about to the knees of Morteth and Sean and Shower. Doric, it's more like waist height for yourself. This water is kind of putrid, and there's a foul stench in the air, which doesn't seem to be coming from the recently slain uh, lizard-like creatures. It seems to be drifting down the hallway from the area which you've yet to explore. Lying next to you is an open chest where the potion was just snatched from. Above you, as you look up towards the ceiling, it actually extends up very high, much higher than the ceiling of the corridors to your left and right here. And you can see a kind of a grate above you, and uh, you can't really see what's beyond the grate, but there is a room above you from this location as well as the two corridors extending out from the sides. There's no easy way to access this grate up top. It would require some kind of scaling of these walls, but anyway, hopefully that's an accurate enough image for me to turn this over to you guys. What's the party gonna do from here?
Right. Well, you said the stench appeared to be coming towards us, right?
It seems to be drifting down the hallway from the darkness, the area that you've yet to explore.
Does it smell like rotting flesh or just rotting meats? Well, not meats, because that would be rotting flesh. Rotting vegetables or rotting flesh?
In your experience, this does sound like this does smell
Yeah.
like um, rotting corpses. It's not pleasant at all. It's yeah, quite difficult to face this overwhelming stench.
So maybe there's a body pile up ahead or something.
Or
A dumping.
zombies?
Some former
some-
adventurers.
Yeah, path
And I always
adventure.
think the worst.
Well, we are down here. If I remember correctly, this is one of our options here, or trying the grate up ahead, or trying to face that big fellow in the upper levels.
That's correct. Yeah, there was some kind of hulking ice
It's a
monstrosity.
nightmare. Let's just make it short. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Walking nightmare.
Something tells me we're not gonna be able to beat the ice guy, especially since we're short a hunter.
We just need to let it go for now.
It may depend on your strategy, but leave that with you.
So I'm guessing we're gonna move down the hallway.
Yeah, let's go towards the smell.
Okay. So you descend further. Not necessarily
Making
descend.
it
You
this-
delve deeper. That's the word.
Yeah.
And the stench grows more and more pungent. You see to your left there is a corridor, and there seems to be a large stone doorway. It looks like you're seeing the back of another secret door, very similar to the one that you found to actually get in here. And again, if you choose to pass by this one and investigate the extent of the corridor, the stench grows even stronger, and you find a second secret doorway, but you seem to be on the inside of said secret doors at the moment.
Well,
Okay.
we have to weigh up the possibilities of there being loot on the corpses or the corpses being animate.
So basically, death or glory.
Yes. I mean, we're all adventurers. We're all pretty much warriors or physical players. So
Let's do it.
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins, right? I don't have to remind you how that went.
So you guys decide to pass by the first doorway and pass through the second, is that correct?
We're
Yes,
gonna
sounds
see
about right.
it. If it continues, maybe we can return or something and check it out.
Okay.
You know, the simplest dungeon crawling games.
So I'm gonna
You-
ping it. I'm just clarifying. You want to head up to the furthest door?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this door grinds open slowly, revealing a very dimly illuminated room. But with the torch that you're currently bearing, you can see above you is a stone ceiling, which extends for about a quarter of the room. Then you can see what seems to be a wooden bridge above you, disappearing into the darkness. Again, down here on the level which you're currently occupying, it's just this shallow water again. You're not seeing any bodies right now, at least not at first glance, but the stench does seem to be strongest in this area. There's a
Are we
kind of
still
there's a
wasteland
slime
water?
or a moss dripping down the walls, and yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Are we still in like knee-high and waist-high water?
Yes.
Can we notice any water ripples or something?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. That'll be 2d6 modified by wisdom and perception. There seems to be something floating just below the surface of the water. What exactly you can't make out. It could just be a rag. I'm not really sure.
A rag wouldn't make a movement, so... Or maybe it's a demonic one, but...
It seems very still, but there is something in this water.
Mhm. Just in case weapons are ready.
Very good.
By the way, can you illuminate or reveal us the area so that we can approximately get a...
Okay.
Okay, and like I said, ceiling above you for about a quarter of the room, and then you see a bridge up top in the middle. It's about 10 feet above you. And as you enter the room to investigate further, in what marching order do you do that?
I think the warriors are up front, or I don't know.
Yeah, just in case. I'll go up front.
Okay.
Mortet, that was not a whisper.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know the proper functions. Sorry.
all right.
I think just a slash on the... It's on the wrong end. You have to put it on the front.
I knew you had to put a slash somewhere.
Yes.
Slash is all up in here.
Now, I'm going to request that you guys go ahead and roll initiative for me at this stage. As you enter the room and take a few steps, four partially decomposed corpses spring up from the water, rising to their feet with a terrifying death rattle,
Initiative is 1d8, right?
modified by Dex. Yeah, you can use the macro and it will automatically add you to the turn.
Yay, zombies.
Very original.
Nice tokens. Are it standard or?
No, actually, Matt made these. He was GMing our last games. Something very much like that. Do some GM rolls, bear with me. Okay, a couple of you guys aren't on the turn order right now. Go ahead
Oh.
and let me know what you got.
2
A 3.
for dark.
It's not that many, is there?
Oh, what the f...
Morteth was a 3. Right.
What did we...
That one guy's really fast.
Dark 2. Okay, so which one is that? Not one that poses an immediate threat. So as you enter the room, these corpses spring to life and begin shambling towards you. You can hear some splashing in the water, but it's not quite illuminated by the extent of your torchlight right now. But a zombie is definitely shambling towards you from the darkness.
Okay.
My God, it's quite quick. That brings us to Silverskin.
This is gonna be fun. I have a few ideas, but that's... one idea would be to back up into the doorway, all of us, and basically force them into a narrow path so that only 2 of them can fight us and because
Sounds
they...
like a good plan.
Yeah, but the turn order is not on our side. All the zombies will... Okay, except for one, every one of them will be making their move before everybody gets inside, so we're gonna take damages, so... I don't know.
I will just say, is there another warrior with us?
Yeah, me and you.
Well, we have an ability to negate a successful attack against us.
True.
Well, then if you guys are up for it, then we can move into the... But wait a second, that will negate us to fight too. So basically the 2 warriors up front and the 2 zombies will be fighting, and everybody else basically gonna play cards.
I think you have thrown weapons, and Sean can obviously perform. I mean,
Yeah, he can use a bit that, but I just got 2 daggers as to throw. Okay, I can throw everything else, a bedroll, a torch, or who knows what.
I mean, it's something.
You could roll to recover them, surely.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, I
Griffin
just throw 2
fight.
daggers and I'm out. So
True. I mean,
I mean,
I
if
mean,
that
I'm more
first,
concerned about ammunition. So
I'll
so that
leave
I
it with
can
you.
throw 2 daggers and what then? I'm gonna have perform or something.
well, you can scat along with him performing.
Well, why not? I'm gonna roll with it. So how far should we?
Were you
Around
thinking
here.
like 2 on each side, like that, and
Yeah.
then the other 2 down here?
Mm-hmm.
That's the main reason, so that they need to be on the.
Okay, I'm just gonna move you back, Morteth.
Nah,
For
I
now.
was going to do that anyway.
Okay, so if you're happy with that, Shower, the zombies continue shambling towards the group. Starting with, please let me know which token that is. Okay. Okay, another zombie closes in. I'm just using that name for now.
Not copyright, right?
This one can actually make an attack. Definitely not intelligent enough to bypass the warriors. It mindlessly just tumbles into you, Morteth. What's your armor class, out of curiosity?
My AC is 1. No, that is not me. No, that is me. No, that's my
3, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
I was looking at encumbrance for the mouse.
Okay.
I had a rough night last night.
Yeah. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, so somehow this thing,
Damage or
it finds a weakness in your armor, and I believe that's a D4, chomps down upon your neck, and is just kind of attempting to tear flesh from your neck and shoulder region. Go ahead and subtract 2 hit points worth of damage.
well, I'm thinking of using Veteran's Luck, but I don't know if I should wait and use that on my last near-death one, because this is going to take me to 1 health.
It's your call.
Well,
I think I'll take the attack and
you should take it
yeah.
because this way you have a little more chance of surviving instead of having to.
damage. At least, maybe not surviving, but doing some damage to an enemy.
Alright, go ahead and subtract the appropriate number of hit points, and that Sean Satchel Patch, the bard, what exactly is he doing at this very moment?
Okay. I'm gonna move here, and can I make an attack as well?
Absolutely.
I attack the zombie I'm facing with my rapier.
Okay, it has an armor class of 7. Go ahead and give me an attack roll. That will be modified by 7, your target's armor class, your attack bonus of 0, and any attribute modifiers that you might have for the weapon.
I'd say 7 as an armor class is pretty fair for rotting flesh.
Well, who knows? Maybe they got some armor on them too. Who knows?
He said they were decomposed pretty badly, though, didn't he?
I kind of imagine them quite a lot like the image where there's, you know, tattered armor hanging on like a single shoulder pad or something.
Pauldron, I think the shoulder thing is.
Unfortunately, you sort of whip your rapier around and fail to actually connect with this thing.
Looked flashy as all hell, though. I'll give you that.
Perhaps Morteth is
Just couldn't get there, guys. I'm sorry.
perhaps Morteth's able to lend a hand.
And I'm just like in the hallway, like, guys, wasn't that the plan that we're gonna get inside, though, so that their numbers not gonna come to an advantage? And you just hear
Yeah,
the
but we're
echo.
not all on the same page. We were just like standing there, and you ran away. They're like, what?
So Morteth and Doric to end the round.
Not much. I mean, am I in range of that one? That one.
Yes, you can charge it.
I would like to charge to that one.
Okay, if that's your prerogative, go ahead and do so. Give me an attack roll, please, sir. I'm a class of 7 for this shambling fiend.
Okay, my attack roll will be.
Be a total of +3 for your mods, I believe.
It's 1d20 plus 3
+3 and +7.
and plus 7.
Can use the macro. Get the macros there, guys. Unfortunately, you fail to connect, dropping your bastard sword into the water next to this thing, causing a great splash of this foul, murky water, covering yourself in it. Not dropping it. No, it wasn't a 1, but, you know,
Just thanks.
bringing it down. There we go. Doric.
Okay. I move to next to Sean's silver patch to a satchel patch to hopefully protect his flank a little bit.
Okay.
Well, actually, before I move there, would I be able to attack the one he just attacked or no?
The one that Sean just attacked?
Yeah. If I was to move here, would I be able to attack diagonally?
Yes.
Or no? Okay. I do that then.
Okay, go ahead and give us an attack roll.
Target AC of 7. Attack bonus of, let's see, strength, and my attack bonus as a warrior, so 2. Oops.
Very nice. Okay, so you look over your left shoulder. You see the bard sort of pinned against a wall, trying to defend himself with a rapier, with very little success. And you run to his aid, delivering a. Go ahead and give me some damage, sir. Mighty blow. Oof, a real mighty blow. You uppercut this thing with your warhammer, if I'm not mistaken, and behead it, sending its head flying into the darkness. After about 5 seconds, you hear a nice splosh on the far side of the room. Excellent.
Home run, huh?
Okay, so the one which is currently engaged by Morteth is going to attempt to retaliate. Wow. Okay, so
I'm
it
going to veterans look if you don't want to deck roll damage.
rolled a 1, so
Oh right. Okay.
the creature lunges towards you and it clings onto your arms, and you just kind of shake your shoulders and remove both of its arms. And it's just kind of.
So does it now technically not have an attack?
It could potentially bite you still, but
But shouldn't it take a minus because it can't grab and bite?
sure, I'll give you that, and it certainly can't grapple anymore. So this other shambling monstrosity continues to limp through the water towards Doric and attempts to lay on another bite. AC of 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Fortunately, he's unable to find his way through that heavy chainmail, bringing us back to our magnificent rogue.
Thank you. Well, as I'm seeing that everybody else just basically said fuck it to the plan. So basically,
Well, we did spread out, but we didn't confine ourselves.
There was no
Yeah.
spreading out in the plan, though.
yeah.
I love the
idea was to
communication.
confine ourselves.
So basically, I'm gonna, as I see that, let's say, see an opening here, that I'm gonna move to everybody's side here and stab this fellow to my front.
Okay, very good. Go ahead and give us that attack roll.
You know,
Oh,
I'm gonna use
since
the
I-
assassination.
Sorry, Doric, what was
Didn't I
that?
do so well? Would he get a +1 bonus off that?
From what exactly?
From my successful attack for morale purposes? Or no?
I'm gonna
Well,
say
it was
I'm
a
gonna
home
say
run,
no.
so
Okay.
I'm
it
sorry.
was a
yeah.
home run. Come on, give us something.
It would have to be more of a role-playing thing than a crit, for example. Yeah.
Okay.
So what was my thing again for assassination? It's just simple 2 attacks, right?
Exactly. Yeah. 2 rolls.
Let me check. I think my daggers, one dagger and 1 short sword. Yeah.
Yep.
1d6 plus my dexterity modifier, right?
Plus your dexterity modifier. You don't have an attack bonus yet, and your combat skill, which
What
will
is
be
his
0.
AC? 6 or 7?
7 for these guys.
Attack bonus nothing. Combat skill nothing. Attribute modifier 1. Dexterity and attribute bonus. Ah, come on. So many of these. Okay, 1. That was my short sword. So that's 1d6.
Okay. Very nice. You critically wound this thing, but somehow it's still standing.
So another, because it was the assassination. So that man, now it's, wait,
So that one's got a slightly higher hit point, has it? Or was it just? Oh no,
Yeah.
it's because he corrected the one before. Yeah, my fault.
Oh, okay.
this is for the dagger.
Nice. Excellent. I like to imagine that you rush to the party's aid, decapitating an arm, and then wedging a dagger into the temple of the skull and removing it, and the corpse drops into the water.
As you see the corpse falling down, I'm saying, guys, the plan was different. Don't make me mad.
And that was this one. Excellent. Okay, and obviously, just going for the central target here. Not much intelligence to these creatures. It's going to go ahead and swing once more at Doric. Connecting. Okay, and it deals a total of 2 hit points worth of damage as it claws at your face.
I'm gonna use my veteran's ability to
Okay.
negate it.
I'll mark that as down for you. Excellent. Sean Satchel Patch. Take it away.
I will move here and attempt to swing my rapier at this zombie. Hope for the best.
Fantastic.
Okay. 7 AC.
That's correct.
Hey.
Very unfortunate. You didn't have a, if I remember your attributes rightly, there was no bonus, so unfortunate. Not the most talented fencer, is that? What's the word for someone who fences? Fencer?
Fencer.
Sounds like someone who builds fences. Morteth.
I shall just do a attack on the zombie in front of me.
Mm-hmm. A logical decision, Captain.
That's good to see. 3. Okay,
You connect. Go ahead and give us some damage here.
I need to see. I do 2d6.
That's right. Wow.
Wow.
Incredible. You cleave this thing in twain, sir. And the two halves drop into the water with its bowels spilling out gloriously. Or goriously. Doric.
I swing my battle axe at this zombie in front of me.
Fantabulous.
Oops.
Ouch. I will remind you, Sean, that inspirational performance is available if you wanted to allow Doric to reroll his attack.
Yeah, I'll go for that now. Don't want to
Okay.
waste that. So I sing a mighty ballad
Go on.
of inspiration.
Yeah, by the way, genuine singing does gain bonuses.
I might break that out later. Maybe.
Woo!
Excellent. So sheathing the rapier, busting out the lute, you deliver a beautiful tune, serenade for Doric. Go ahead and give us another roll. So did you already do that? You did.
No. There. Oh, I gave the
17 on the second roll, right?
yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So you drop a hefty battle axe onto this thing. You definitely wound it. It stumbles, but does not go down. And that brings us to Shower, who may be able to deliver the finishing blow. It's certainly been wounded. Shower, are you muted? We're not hearing you.
Yeah, I'm muted myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just gonna use my short sword to hack and slash at him or something.
All right.
Mhm. 7.
Excellent.
And there's the damage.
Absolutely beautiful. So I imagine Doric is just repeatedly bringing this battle axe down onto this creature, bludgeoning it into the ground, and then Shower gets in with his short sword, just jabbing it. Maybe Sean brings out the rapier again, and you guys just turn this thing to mush, ending the encounter. Excellent.
Okay, who should the rogue search for loot? Seems though they've got the best searching skill.
Yeah.
I don't think it's basically just my eyes, so I'm not something special.
Perception and wisdom. Whoever's
I'm not the best, so wait. Yeah.
Well, I will say that at first glance, simply illuminating the extent of the room with the torch, you do discover a chest, but you may wish to search more
Guys, I
deeply.
found the chest. You can clearly see it down the hall.
That's good searching you got there. Excellent.
Thank you, Captain
Seriously.
Obvious.
Everyone
That's
stood
why we
around the
went around.
chest whilst you explained that you found a chest. Over here! Okay.
So basically, what should I do? Then I'm basically making a search.
Yeah, do you want to go ahead and give me a perception check to examine the remainder of the room in depth?
That's a skill, right?
Yes, 2d6.
Let's all roll to see what we can find out.
Yeah, sure.
There, I rolled mine. It's a 5.
Wow.
Morta's gonna find everything.
So you guys wander the room for about 10 minutes, examining all the nooks and crannies, but unfortunately you don't really find anything of great benefit, just a lot of slime and moss on the walls, and yeah.
You sure one of the zombies hadn't eaten a penny? With my roll, I should have given their guts with that higher roll.
You found enlightenment, so
I'll give you 4 gold pieces, 1 silver piece. Sure. There you go.
Rich man.
I'll up to 4 gold pieces and a silver piece.
It's incredible. I could replace these torches now.
So what about the chest? Is it locked or something? Or is it frozen?
It's partially
Hello, it's
submerged
in
in water. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's locked. I like my chest being locked. Makes sense. It's locked. Yep. And that's really the extent of it. It's just a heavy wooden chest. Nothing too out of the
So I'm
ordinary.
gonna pick the lock. So
Okay, thievery check 2d6 modified by dex and thievery. See if you can crack this thing open.
2d6. 6 plus dexterity, right?
Okay, excellent. Yeah, you're able to jimmy this thing in no time at all. You pop that lid wide open, and inside, you find. What layer am I
Excalibur.
supposed to? What layer is my chest on? Oh.
It's on the no.
Okay, so you pull this thing open, and you're greeted with a wakizashi.
That's a
And-
short sword, right? What type of short
A
sword?
type of short sword, yeah, and a set of scale armor, and there seems to be another heavy pouch of gold coins in here.
Dibs on the sword. So
Can
basically,
I have the
just
patch
want
of
them-
coins again? I would love the coins.
You
I
just
don't
reach in
know.
and take them, perhaps? No one seems to object immediately.
I think it's gonna be split, evenly split. We're gonna split it evenly.
Yeah, at
if
the end.
possible.
At the end. But for now, can I
Yeah.
hold it? I just want to feel like a
Treasurer.
rich man.
Yeah. All right,
Fine.
so you tie this onto your belt along with the other pouch that hangs proudly there.
So basically, we got a
Wakizashi
scale.
and
A
So we have a
wakizashi,
sword, some
Scale mail,
gold.
yeah, scale,
scale
mail,
armor, pouch of gold.
and the wakizashi, yeah. So
Mhm.
basically, one of the
So
warriors.
was it
should have-
100 again?
Was. It's even numbers in
Okay.
these pouches.
Yeah, someone counted it.
Yeah.
And that, okay, nobody gonna find my 100 gold pieces in this chest down
Put it
the
behind
hallway.
these
I was just
Zombies.
oh guys, I lost one of the pouches. I swear.
is anyone going to pick up the scale? Is anyone?
You should pick it
I
up.
think one of you guys should.
We can
That's
both
better.
take it, but you have the currently higher armor class than I do, so you'd
As
be
you're
better
maybe
with it.
trying on these items, examining your blade, perhaps, you realize these are not common weapons, but in fact artifacts. Once again, fine workmanship and imbued with some kind of arcane energy. It's quite mysterious to everyone in the group, but it's definitely present, and you could potentially identify these things by studying them more closely.
The weaponry.
I decide to say, let me take a look at that sword real quick. I think there's something special about it.
You again, everything. You gonna be our Pakimul or something.
Okay, Sean, give me an Arcana check. That's going to be a 2d6 modified by your Arcana skill and your Intelligence attribute modifiers and bonuses.
While he's doing that, did you just say it was the weaponry?
Yeah.
Both of the items. Both of them.
So I think we should make everybody check everything.
Unfortunately, you're not able to identify this artifact, this Wakizashi, but you will gain a +1 bonus to your next attempt based on the progress you made here today.
So I'm gonna basically check even the weapon and the scale mail. So
Can I
I'm gonna
try
be
to do the
sure.
armor as well now while I'm rolling, or
Sure, Sean,
do I have
give
to
me
wait?
that. Give me that roll, and then we'll do Silverskins rolls. Unfortunately, once again, you feel like you did glean something, but you just couldn't quite identify this piece. But again, that +1 bonus if you do retry tomorrow. And Lassius, give us those rolls, please, sir.
That's for the weapon, and this is for the armor.
Wow. With the armor, you do seem to feel that you've made some progress at least, but the weapon, it's beyond you.
And
The
I'll,
weapon of utter uselessness.
I was gonna say I'll try, but I think I take a -1. Do I?
Do you have an intelligence penalty?
No, but I don't have Arcana. It's at a -1.
Oh, yeah, I should
Everybody
state.
should have -1. We just forgot about
Yeah.
that. We don't have any.
That's right. If you're untrained
Yeah.
in a skill, be sure to apply the penalty. That's my bad too. So still the same applies except for your first roll, Sean, was on the Wakizashi. You don't gain that +1 bonus, Sean, to your next
Yeah.
attempt. But for the armor, you do. Excellent. This is all going to be difficult to remember. Thank God for Twitch. Morteth, this is an attempt to identify what?
The Wakizashi.
Okay, once again, you feel like you've made a small amount of progress amongst you. You're all swapping notes and things at this point, but really not able to glean anything.
And I shall attempt the scale.
Okay. Once again, a similar result, but you do gain that bonus to your next attempt at identifying both of these artifacts.
So I would like to take the wakizashi with me, and if it's possible, try to stab it one of the zombie corpses here. See if anything happens.
Okay, it functions as a standard Wakizashi. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah. The
area.
sword of stabbing.
Yeah. um,
I'm gonna try my hand at figuring out this plate mail or scale mail.
okay, please do. 6. Well, unfortunately, you do feel like you made an inkling of progress, but nothing.
I'm gonna also try this, the wakizashi, is how you
Okay.
pronounce it.
Yes. Fortunately, no progress made here whatsoever. Man, it's difficult without a wizard. So you guys have concluded your search of this room. You've loaded up on goodies, on loot, just to keep that image in your minds. You're in this standing in the shallow pool of water. There's horrible slime making the walls very slippery. There's a bridge above you which seems to extend between 2 ceilings that occupy about a quarter of the room on either end of the length of this room. And above you, at this moment, you seem to be hearing some more groans and perhaps shuffles, which indicate to you that there could be more of these creatures on the upper story of this particular room.
Okay.
Okay.
Seeing as though no one, I was allowed to take the plate, am I allowed to equip it now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to get utterly covered in fetid water while I do this.
Pretty much. Yeah. Okay, so what's going on from here, guys?
Do we wish to go back
Should
to
we
that
try?
other door?
You do remember there was another
Yeah.
doorway inside of the corridor, which you entered from.
I'm cool with heading back.
Same.
Lasius, you're muted.
Fucking hell, again, I muted myself. So I'm gonna sheath one of my daggers, basically put it in the backpack. So basically I'm gonna have the short sword and the wakizashi on hand, prepared, let's say.
Short sword in the offhand, I'm assuming.
Yeah, a short sword is already really sheathed, but the wakizashi is directly wielded.
Okay.
Just let me mark it on my...
No problem.
Okay, so we're gonna head back, I think.
Alright, so you guys turn around, heading back through the secret door. Go ahead, Morta.
I was going to say, are we allowed to rest to recuperate HP or not?
It would be difficult because you're currently stood in a pool of water.
Okay, fair enough. And I'm a lizard, so I may not care, but fair enough. Everyone else, I've got to think about, what may be comfortable to me may be intolerable to a human, so...
you guys turn around from the chest and Morta, la la la, just bathing in the zombie
Using the
aroma.
zombie head that flew.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really want to drown in water accidentally as a dwarf. I'm trying to sleep.
I'm going to be sliding you guys back over to the other map right now. As you approach this second secret door from the inside and go ahead and open it, you are met with a rather unusual scene. Just a moment. I'm just going to get your tokens over to the right spot and illuminate the necessary areas. As soon as I find where you guys left off, where are you?
Here we are.
We're on the first level.
Is there some kind of thing that I can do to... Oh, there we go. So you enter that secret tunnel, disappear for a while, emerging on the far side.
Another
Dungeon.
dimension, right?
That would be problematic.
I mean, come on, so much arcane. What
Excellent. Hopefully you guys are going to see this area revealed now.
Oh, okay. The avatars covered it.
Where are we? I can't find the token.
Yeah, I see it.
I think, yeah.
Okay. So as this secret door slides open, again this room has the shallow water on the lowest level. You immediately notice what was once a bridge extending across between the two narrow top levels of this room. On the far side of the room, there's a staircase which ascends, and the bridge has collapsed into the center of the room, meaning there's a huge area of difficult terrain or rubble lying in the center of this room. And you can see what appears to be two fallen adventurers. It looks like a human warrior, a female. There seems to be yet another on the far side. You can't quite make them out. Perhaps it's an elf, you're not sure. And there seems to be a third unconscious at the bottom of the stairs, sort of just slouched against the wall, leaning down. It almost appears as if this bridge collapsed as these adventurers tried to cross it. There's definitely signs of life, but they're in no shape right now.
Okay, well, I propose we loot the two unconscious ones before we wake up her friend. Their friend.
Agreed.
It's a good plan.
You just got me at the female one. Can I loot her?
Yeah, so
Her
you,
chest.
She's dead.
as you enter the room,
You can loot her chest all day.
I'm gonna loot her chest all day.
Lassius is doing unspeakable things with a corpse right now.
I mean, come on. I'm not that bad.
Okay, good. All right, so you approach Lassius as you enter the room. To your amazement, it turns out that these adventurers are all female. My goodness, what luck! As you approach,
Wake him
guys,
up now.
I would like you to describe to me, Silverskin. You're examining the closest female who is just apparent and right there,
all
right?
the chests.
Okay, all of the chests.
All the chests.
And the rest of you, are you getting stuck in as well?
I mean, come on.
There's only two corpses.
I'm standing back writing song lyrics because this is gonna make a great one. It's good. I can't wait to sing this tale.
I was
It's
gonna
gonna be
say
a
there's
lovely tale.
two corpses, so about here and here.
So not so much corpses, but yeah, it's two heavily injured adventurers there, and on the far side of the room, slumped against the wall, there seems to be a third
No,
unconscious.
I'm gonna actually try to help them up. They are females.
Well, I thought you said they were dead.
Dead.
That's why I was going to loot them.
Yeah.
I
I'm just
apologize.
gonna help them
They
up
they
if
appear to
they're
be
okay.
heavily wounded. Yeah, as if they took a serious fall when this bridge went down. Okay, so Silverskin, you're probably about here. Is anyone else stepping to the far side of the room? Just position your tokens wherever you feel you're kind of examining the area. Like I said, just below the bridge is where two appear to be, and one's kind of at the bottom of the stairs around that area. So if everyone's happy with that, I'd like you.
I would check the heavily injured ones.
Mhm.
So over here, right?
Yep, that individual appears to be completely unconscious. The others are trying to sort of reach. Yeah, go ahead and give me initiative, guys.
Yay, we're gonna die.
And I have a healing kit just in case it ever comes in useful.
Oh wait,
If we survive.
that's no good.
Yeah. I also have a healing kit,
They-
and I
they
have a
turned into
point of
zombies.
healing.
So as you approach to tend to these injured adventurers, who's not on the list here? Missing one. We're missing Morteth. What did you get?
rolled.
What did you get, sir?
Oh, I rolled attribute. Sorry.
Oh, okay, use the macro and you'll get
Yeah,
dropped
that's
on
what I
the list.
used, but I used the attribute macro. Dex modifier is nothing.
Okay then. So yeah, as you approach to tend to these injured adventurers, they suddenly transform in a puff of smoke into these grotesque serpentine women with snakes for hair that are hissing and snapping at you wildly.
Don't care.
Did we get called a Lamia?
Lassius is there putting a bag on the head.
Don't worry, my child. It's gonna be over soon.
Okay, so Satchel, the one who appeared to be completely unconscious, sort of immediately the eyes spring wide open and they look up at you and lunge towards you with a horrible taloned, webbed claw. Go ahead and let me know your AC, sir. And this thing attempts to slap
5.
you across the face. And these guys have an
This
attack
won't be
bonus
good.
of Jesus. Nothing. It's really low. Okay, it's swing and a miss. You're able to duck. Bring us to the second serpentine woman who attempts to drag you down into the water, Lassius. So let's do an opposed
I
grapple
don't care.
test.
I can go everywhere.
I'll do it anyway, baby.
Always
Just
ready.
put the bag on. Just put the bag on, please. You can do it anywhere you want. Just please.
Okay, so go ahead and give me an athletics check. There'll be 2d6 modified by your athletics, and I'll let you use either your strength or your dexterity, the better of the two.
Dexterity, if you will.
Okay.
But athletics is a 0. It's trained, but it's a 0. So that's a +1 just because of the dexterity.
You're trying to beat an 8 here. If you match it, you do win.
So that's a skill check.
That's correct.
Skill level 0. Open.
Oh, wow. Okay, so as this thing attempts to drag you to the ground, you're able to throw her off and resist the attack. This final creature is going to go ahead and just step over towards Doric and kind of... I think she just sort of headbutts you, but that's like being attacked by about 50 snakes. Target AC of 2.
Now that's
not
what I
3.
call getting ahead.
Whoops, now I'm doing attribute rolls.
Catching, I tell you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Someone's gonna die.
At least it's the warrior with the full hit points.
No, I don't have full hit points.
What was that roll?
But
I
you can
wish.
warriors. thing,
Yeah, I'm
right?
gonna have to take my veterans thing on this time if I want to stay alive.
All right. Okay, so please, if you would, describe to us how do you repel the attack?
I raise my shield and just knock her off to the side as she tries to headbutt me, just trying to get out of the way as much as I can.
That's pretty brutal. Boom! Okay, and that brings us to Doric.
I move to attack this demon thing that just charged me.
It's called a
Excellent.
woman.
I think they're called Lamia.
To me, it's a woman.
It
I'm
doesn't
not
have
racist.
a beard. It's not a dwarven woman.
So these things have an AC of 6. You're gonna go ahead and make
Okay.
that attack roll.
Let's see, attack. No luck.
Okay, I will let you know, Sean, that inspirational performance has reset. It's your choice whether you're holding on to that or not.
Yeah, I'll inspire.
All right.
I
Got
sing,
another shot,
sing
Doric.
another mighty ballad.
Perhaps the lyrics which you were writing moments ago. A little test.
Okay, I'll go for it. Doric uses a warhammer or an axe.
Battle axe.
Battle axe.
Battle axe, yo.
Let me just tune my loot real quick. I'll just tune my loot. Okay.
Oh
I
no,
got nothing.
you got nothing. That's all
I
good.
got nothing, eh?
That's all good.
I sing ballad. I'm on the spot.
All right, maybe a lute solo, and Doric, go ahead and see what happens here. Oh man. Okay.
Ouch.
That was so bad. No.
Well, you were
It was a
inspired.
terrible song. I'm sorry.
Still fell short, unfortunately. Get it? Fell short. Ba-dum-ts. Okay, Morteth.
Okay, I will charge this one.
All right, go ahead. Give me that attack roll. AC of 6. Total modifier of +3. Bam! Okay. Well, you strike this creature. Go ahead and deal some damage. Okay then. Well, you kind of step forwards while swinging, and the very tip of the bastard sword leaves a nasty gash across the stomach region, but it does not appear to be particularly phased by this. Now, Silverskin, what exactly are you doing right now?
Wait. Sorry.
Wait.
Did you say these were snake women?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have a plan for the next round.
All right.
Don't use your charm. I know how you're thinking. Because I want to do that too. Well, basically, this one is a bit too frisky for me. I mean, come on, she took the initiative. I'm not that kind. I want to be the one who's dominating. So I'm just gonna slash at her with my wakizashi, the new one that we found.
Excellent. Let's see if this thing gets its first taste of blood in the hands of Shower Silverskin.
Attack. It's a 6 AC.
6.
The dexterity weapon, right?
Dexterity weapon indeed.
Then I think that's that.
Nice, you connect. Give us some damage. See what you can do. Beautiful. As this creature is occupied by Morteth and his mighty bastard sword, you just
Your mighty bastard sword.
shank it through the back, and on the far side you just see the tip of the wakizashi penetrate through the stomach. Excellent teamwork there, guys, and that brings us back to Sean.
Okay, I immediately stabbed the one in front of me.
By the way, do we notice anything with the sword as it pierced her?
No.
Anything changed? Nothing?
Unfortunately, you're still aware it's an artifact, but you're not knowledgeable of how to activate its properties right now.
Ah, okay. I
Okay.
thought it's something passive or who knows.
Yeah. Okay, Sean, you're stabbing at this thing with your rapier.
Yeah.
Give us that attack roll versus an AC of 6. Let's see if you can actually get in there. You can. Fantastic.
Get in there, son.
So you kind
Get
of
in there.
whip around this wonderfully floppy rapier. I just love it. And then you just kind of precisely insert it into the eye socket. Go ahead and give us damage, sir.
1d8.
Maximum damage. This is a devastating blow. Beautiful. This thing it obviously clutches its face and lets out a horrible hissing noise. Well, several from the hair. Okay. It's going to retaliate. Obviously deeply upset by this. What's your AC, Sean?
It's 5.
Sorry, I forgot that from last time. There we go. Ooh, connecting.
Yeesh.
Guys roll.
I'm probably dead here, boys.
Probably.
Good, got the 2 HP.
6 damage.
Yeah, you're dead.
Oh, fuck.
Ouch.
How did she kill me?
So, she's clutching one eye, and then with the remaining eye, stares at you and just wedges all of its long nails directly into the throat. And you just start bleeding out. Awful, awful imagery. And the second, I'm not even going to tell you that name. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, this thing, again, occupied by Morteth, is going to go ahead and scratch and claw at you once more against that AC of 3.
2.
2 now with the new armor.
2 now. Okay, indeed. Still, obviously a failure there. And the final attack from these things against Doric. Ouch. Okay, so having perhaps reconsidered the previous strategy, she will claw at your face to the best of her ability, dealing you a total of 4 hit points worth of damage, sir.
Ouch. I'm down to 0.
Another unconscious party member. Half the party down at this moment. None of the enemies have yet to fall. 2 of them appear to be grievously wounded. Doric, you're unconscious. Morteth.
Okay, so it's this one and this one that are grievously wounded, right?
As far as you can
Yes.
tell at this moment in time, in character, it's the one in front of you, and you're not sure about the others because you're, ducking and diving,
Too
dodging
busy.
and weaving.
Well, I shall then. Ooh. I can't help anyone until all the monsters
You
are
can
dead,
absolutely try if you're in possession of a healing kit.
I am in possession
He
of
is.
the healing kit.
Okay, so if you were to attend to one of the fallen comrades right now, you would have the maximum possible chance of success. Each round after this round will provide an additional penalty to that roll as they lose blood.
Okay. Well, seems though I can't rush because it's not an enemy. I will move to here and attempt to.
Okay, if you choose to do so, that will be a skill check modified by your wisdom and healing. Remember, if you're not trained in healing, that will be the -1 penalty.
The healing kit. The healing kit adds a what?
Nothing. Just allows you to attempt to stabilize them. Or revive them.
I think I did.
Ouch. So, unfortunately, gonna have to check the rulebook. You're not successful. Not sure if that means that Doric is unfortunately no longer with us, but we're gonna find out. Healing and death. Where's my actual death roll? Okay, we may have a problem. I might need to clarify this. So I'm pretty certain that that means Doric is down, and you would have had to expend 1 bandage to perform that action. So, did you have a bandage on you?
No, I just had healing kit.
Oh, my apologies. Let's retcon that. Step back to your original position.
Okay.
Without the bandage, you're not going to be able to attempt to stabilize him. I know there's 2 bandages in someone's possession. I hope it's not Thurwin. But yeah, go ahead and we're just rewinding. What's your turn? You're not able to stabilize anyone or revive anyone right now. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I say to what was it?
To who?
Who's the road? Yeah,
Chalice
Shower.
Silverskin, yep.
Yeah. Do you think you can handle this if I rush to the next one?
You're muted, Lesius.
This is getting useful. Okay, basically I say that I will try, not making any promises. You know.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like you can guarantee it. Okay, well I rush to this side of this one if I can.
Okay.
And then I shall do an attack. Well, so it's 6, is it?
It has an armor class of 6. Yep.
And it's strength for attack I can use, can I?
That's right.
Okay.
I'll grant you guys 2 bandages then, because you definitely got those.
Nice.
Unfortunately, you failed to connect with this thing. And that leaves the spotlight on Shower.
So I'm gonna attempt to assassinate.
Fantastic. Go ahead
So
and
the
give us those 2
Wakizashi
attack
and the
rolls.
short sword.
Yeah, Wakizashi first.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a miss. And 6. That's a short sword.
What's your race again?
Human.
So that's just a bonus. You don't have any mod.
Yeah,
Okay.
not modifier, just a bonus.
All right, but that short sword does connect. Let's see what kind of damage it deals. Okay. So this thing, it's grievously wounded. Turns around to face you down once more, and as soon as you lock eyes, you just behead it. Fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and roll morale for these things. Exactly what happens. 6
They
there.
get excited, huh?
They decide to fight to the death. They're showing no signs of retreat. And Sean, unfortunately, unconscious for this turn. And the one which was previously occupied with Sean is going to make its way across to Morteth as rapidly as possible, with its hand drawn back for a running bitch slap. AC of 2 now. Missing completely. The second remaining Nakahi, gave you the name again, is going to go ahead and attempt to attack in a similar fashion. Also missing. Wow. Doric still unconscious at this moment. I will just remove you from the turn order there. Morteth. It's all on you.
I attack the one in front of me.
Okay. I will point out to you that the one which ran over to you
Yeah.
appears more heavily wounded.
Okay, well, I shall attack that one then.
Okay. Gain AC of 6. Beautiful. Let's see some damage. Fantastic. So this thing comes running across the room towards you, and almost as if you anticipated the move, you bolster and ready your bastard sword, plunging it into the creature's chest and lifting it into the air before withdrawing the weapon, letting the body sink to the ground. Beautiful. Shower.
So I'm gonna try and run over to the next snake woman that is left.
Yeah.
And trying to use my momentum and attack her with my Wakizashi or whatever I have.
Okay.
Six. And a miss.
Oh, what just happened? Okay, it is the Nakai. So, all right, this thing is going to go ahead and attempt to subdue Morteth once again. Failing miserably in the process, just kind of hissing and flailing violently. Morteth, how do you respond?
Okay, well, I attempt to behead the fucker, but
Naturally.
let's see if I manage.
You connect.
I mean, it was a cold shot, so
Fantastic. Well, you almost behead this thing. You kind
how
of...
do you almost?
I don't know. It's sort of as if the weapon is lodged in the neck and it's kind of spurting blood, and you sort of yank the weapon free. This thing is sort of toppling, stumbling, falling to its knees, and Shower, you definitely feel that you
it's
could...
a snake woman on its knees. Are you sure?
Let me look.
Let's just stop this battle for a second here, and
Let's pause. It's okay. I'm gonna find out for you whether this creature has knees. I actually have some full artwork here to work from. No, I don't. I lied. We don't know whether they have knees. Seeing as you proposed the imagery, they don't have knees. It's kind of coiled and retracting in some strange way. Yeah, shower. It's all on you.
I'm gonna stab the fucker.
Beautiful.
So, where it is? Okay, attack.
Fantastic. I will let you know that connection is enough to end this creature's life. You finish the beheading. Down it goes.
you had the slightly better sword for it.
Good job, guys. Half the party surviving the ambush as these seemingly disguised serpentine creatures surprised you by shape-shifting at the last possible moment, enticing you with what appeared to be an opportunity for loot, or perhaps to strike up some kind of relationship, some kind of mutually beneficial relationship with another adventuring party. Fantastic.
So, by the way, before anything happens, I think first should we take care of the wounded. So
Yeah.
first, let's check for the bandages. And
Yeah. So
basically, I
someone
don't
has
have any
those.
skill. I don't have the skill or the item, so I'm gonna help Mortet as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Well,
basically, he's the doctor, I'm the nurse.
I don't have healing as a skill, but I have the healing.
Me neither, but I'm
traits.
gonna help you with the whatever I
Okay.
can.
So I'm very sorry, but there is a -1 penalty because neither of you are trained, and there is an additional -2 penalty due to the blood loss sustained by the two fallen adventurers at this
So
point.
-3, right?
So each of them has bandages.
I would
though.
really like to know. Oh, I've actually found the ruling. Yep. Yeah, I know the ruling. Yes,
Okay.
so you'll be consuming both bandages in the process. Let me know who you're attempting to stabilize first, and then one of you go ahead and give me
I
that roll.
shall.
If you go for me, I have a skill in healing. I'm not sure if you'll let me be able to help or not, but
Yeah.
I think you're unconscious, so
And
I will say that Morteth, you're aware that Doric has some training in healing, so your immediate idea is let's get him back on his feet.
No, that makes more sense. Definitely.
Yep.
So, roll skill.
2d6, wisdom, and your healing skill, and then an additional -2 blood loss penalty.
So, 2d6 -2 -1.
ouch.
Well, unfortunately, you're unable, despite your best efforts, to stabilize Doric, and, well, the blood is just spilling out into this water, and the life is fading from him. Eventually, he draws his last breath, and Doric Deirdreson is no more.
so I'm guessing the next part of the bandages goes for Sean. We're gonna attempt him.
Go ahead and give me that check.
Who's tempting?
I'll
I'm
be you
gonna-
again. Oh, you're gonna do it, Lassie.
Why not?
All right, so you kneel next to your fallen companion, you start applying these bandages, and to your relief, his eyes open, he draws a deep breath of life, and Sean, you're back on your feet. What's up, dude? You're back on your feet, man.
That's good. Don't worry about that, man. Am I still alive? Am I kicking it?
You're back up. You've got 1 hit point right now.
He's up. He's
Best
up.
hit point you've ever had.
I'm I'm sorry, Doric.
Yeah.
What would you like to do at this point? Do you want to drop out, or what are you feeling, dude?
Do you want me to roll up another character and then when you guys get back to a town, I'll rejoin, or
Well, that's up to the DM how you're gonna rejoin, but
yeah.
I mean,
That would
if
be
you
the
would
most
like to,
wise.
Yeah.
to roll another character and rejoin, then just go ahead and do so in the background, and
Okay.
we'll continue here.
If we
Fantastic.
make it out alive, we may all join you in rolling new characters.
TPK.
Well,
not-
with our luck,
Being realistic here.
All right, so
Seeing as though, right, seeing as though this room has not all water, can we rest in here?
oh, you could, yeah.
Um,
If you really
before we
wanted.
that,
I think we need
so
to.
the encounter is over, by the way, yes?
Correct.
So I think as we help Sean up, I think we pull him. So everybody, as Morted suggested, we're gonna make a resting place here. They're not the final one, hopefully, but for Doric it is. I think I propose that we should at least bury him because you said that the bridge collapsed here, right? In the middle.
Yeah.
So at least a makeshift burial for him. That
Okay,
would
so
be,
you're able to clear a space in the rocks and then repile them and
yeah.
you do what you can. Very good. I know you broke a chest apart for firewood at some point. I've just been keeping in mind that you guys have acquired firewood. That way you make a little cross or whatever you want to do. Some kind of shrine. And beautiful. So you go ahead and make camp here for the night. You're going to spend a full night's rest. Let's see how that goes for you. Alright, so everybody rests successfully. You're able to gain yourself a hit point of health back from this one night's rest each.
So it's in the morning. I think we made shifts. I'm gonna try to talk with the others that I will take more of the shifts because I'm wounded and everything, and so I don't need the rest that much.
Okay, alright, so yeah, you're able to do that, but there's no danger seems to present itself in the night, fortunately. You definitely heard some stirring, some kind of a presence out there, but it didn't stumble upon your camp this eve. So, very good. Each gain a hit point, like I said, and yeah, so you're standing in this room now, the corpses of these sort of serpentine creatures in the water, Doric buried. There is this top level. As you head up the stairs, you see where the bridge has collapsed, and on the far side of the room, if you go ahead and give me a perception check, I'll tell you what you're able to discern.
Each of us, right?
Sure, yeah. 2d6 and wisdom. Wow, fantastic.
I see dead people, right?
Definitely. Okay, so Shower, you peer across the room. You're all aware of a chest on the far side of this top level. But
Wait, so here?
Shower specifically, it's sort of a bit left of that. Shower, you specifically notice to the right side something glinting, and as far as you can tell, it appears to be a key. Just that
On
right
the
on the
same
floor,
level,
on the same
right?
level as the chest.
Okay. Well, I relayed the information to the other guys, so
Alright, so Shower lets you know he spotted a key on the far side of this top level. You're all aware of the chest.
I'm not gonna say it's a key because you just said it's maybe looks like a key, so I'm just
yeah.
gonna say something shiny.
Something shiny, okay.
Let's see
and,
the shiny thing.
and just behind you guys, I will make clear that there is a doorway on this top
I
level
think we
too.
searched this part while we camped, so
Yeah, okay, so to complete the search of this room, you will have to find a way across to the other side safely.
I have a plan for doing that if everyone wants to hear it.
sure.
Well, someone has rope. Did they manage to acquire a grappling hook as well?
There
I
was
think
one,
someone had
one stage.
grappling hook.
I think
I have a climbing harness, so if we can grapple the rope across, send someone across on the harness, we may get much more bonuses.
I think the hook may have been in Thurwin's possession. So there is there's plenty of rope amongst you and a climbing harness that would assist you.
Yeah,
in,
the grappling hook was with him, with Herwin.
Sorry.
The grappling hook. It's with Turvin, the hunter.
Right,
who's
okay,
not
so
present.
it would be very difficult for you to, get that rope up there and secured without the use of a grappling hook, unfortunately, but, well, we'll see what you can come up with.
Well, cannot. You said that there's rubble here, where we buried the barons.
Yes.
It's a new name. Okay, sorry. So basically, cannot we use the, let's say, leftover rubble, push it over to make a makeshift stairs or something? Let's say, kind of something to walk up so that we don't have to climb.
Interesting. So by piling as much of the rubble as possible against the far wall of the room, you're able to shorten the distance from about 10 feet to about 5 feet, making the climb much easier.
So then, wait, 5 feet?
So you have 5 feet of rubble to walk up, and then a 5-foot climb of the wall to get the rest of the distance, but it will be much easier than the full climb.
Well, how high are you, Mortet? Can you give me a lift?
I'm medium, so I don't know what that means when it lists medium as size.
That's, I don't know.
Can definitely give you a lift. Human can
So
give a
that
human
basically
boost
you
and
can
a
just-
boost.
But I mean, how many foot tall am I as a medium size? I can't remember where to find that. Is it in the
It's not
table?
actually specified anywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm
let's
10
say he
foot tall.
gives me a lift. I think that should
Yeah.
I'm
be.
10 foot tall. I can just climb up the fucker anyway. No, I
Completely
mean,
viable.
it would be nice to know how.
But because, for example, in my character sheet it says I'm medium too, but I'm
Yeah.
guessing he's a lizard man too. In my eyes, he's a bit higher.
Yeah, he'll
or
be
more
fractionally
bulkier.
taller, but he's essentially human size,
So
just
say
a big
6
guy.
foot then, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
So I think
Okay.
he should give me a lift or something like
So,
that.
if you're both trained in athletics, you'll be able to make the athletics check, Lasius, and then Morteth, you'll be able to give him an assist check to give him a bonus on that roll. So let's
Yeah,
get
I'm
Morteth's roll
trained in
first.
athletics.
Excellent. Morteth, give us that assist and see what Lasius is going to gain to his roll here.
What is it? Is it a skill?
2d6 modified by your strength and your athletics. Yep.
That's gonna be fun. That if we got after the epic battle, we die trying to get up a ledge.
There's nothing.
Okay. Yeah, you gain a +1 bonus to this attempt as he sort of gives you a boost.
So that's a skill level 0.
And you can use your dex if you
Yeah,
choose.
my dexterity and penalty nothing. Bonus 1.
Wow.
I
Okay.
fly up there.
So yeah, you just kind of.
You didn't even need me. You just jumped up the wall, just next to me.
Well, no, you definitely assisted. But yeah, you just get launched by Morteth's boost straight up there. You literally land on your feet up on the top level. Beautiful.
Like we trained.
Okay.
So basically loot everything up here, search. Let's say I need to make a search check, right? Again. Or
No,
will it-
you're
You went-
quite
you went-
satisfied. It's a small area. You examine the key, which is a key, and you can examine the chest, which you find to be locked.
So first things first, I'm gonna pull the chest down there to push the chest down, or
Okay, so
give
you
it to
heave it
Morteth or
off the
something,
edge,
yeah.
and it
How much
splashes down
hit
below.
points the chests have, just out of curiosity for future use?
Let me check that for you. Hopefully, I've got that information on hand.
I think it's in the
20
Item
hit
table.
points, yeah.
20.
it's
Cool.
based the
Noted.
Now, as you push it down, I will
Okay.
find out for you how much damage it takes.
The chest is more badass than us.
So, yeah.
definitely.
Just give it a sword and he's gonna fight for us.
Can we pick it up and use it as a shield and just never take damage ourselves?
I wouldn't say never take damage, but yeah, it would take both of your hands, so you'd have no offensive capability, but you could fashion some kind of chest shield thing, potentially. It would make my life a nightmare, but you could. Okay, so
The
yeah,
+20 chest shield of shielding.
this thing's just kind of slightly dented on one corner as it kind of drops down.
And that wasn't not the purpose, just let everybody see the chest. So,
I just thought it was kind of interesting.
so as I get myself down there, I'm gonna open it or lockpick it or something. Or I don't
Okay,
know.
can you give me an athletics check to clamber back
Can
down?
I assist?
Not too difficult. not too difficult. I mean, you could try and catch him. Yeah, do you want to give an assist check again? Same roll.
Yeah, and just to make sure he gets the bonus.
Sure. Nice. You got a. I'll give you a +2.
We don't want him just tripping and landing on his face.
Knowing my luck.
You've got a +2. I mean,
Wow, that +2 really helps. Yeah, you did kind of stumble, but Morteth was able to catch you, preventing you from taking any
I'm
fall
gonna
damage.
thank him just in case. And,
Excellent. So this lock chest is right there for your picking
another.
pleasure.
I think our rogue should steal from the chest.
Takes a minute, but you're able to pop this thing wide open once again, and inside you find a set of hide armor. Once again, as far as you can tell, this appears to be an artifact currently unidentified. There's also a bowstring in here, and just a loose 50 gold strewn in the bottom.
Well, I think we pick up everything. Basically, hide armor is a version of leather armor, right?
It's a slightly tougher version of leather armor, yeah.
But it's
So I
bad.
can wear it as a robe, right?
No, I don't believe so.
Just leather. for
It's
me?
a little bit heavy. It's
Ah, okay,
it's
okay.
more like big bear pelts all over you and stuff.
Well, I don't know what should we do with it.
Oh, we should keep it. It's
Well,
Yeah, you could
Just in
choose
case.
to make an attempt to identify it if you wanted to, or just say, we're gonna just keep this. No one's gonna use it immediately.
Sure, why not?
Oh! It's the next day. We can do a check on all the other enchantments with a +1.
Very good thinking. You could potentially equip yourself with some potent weaponry here and armor.
So, how much is our magical items? We got the sword, the scale mail.
I'm really hoping this is in your inventory somewhere,
Yes,
collectively.
I've got scale now.
Yeah, and this Watsiki is with me. So that too is we know it's here.
So you have the Wakizashi on you. There is
Yeah.
a set of scale armor Morteth is wearing. There
Yeah,
is a
the
set
potions were in the dwarf's inventory, if I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
golden potion
So
and
I
a
think
red
we recovered
potion.
it.
Sure, yeah. There was another leather armor which was yet to be identified, and
But
So
I think that leather arm is at Tywin, so he's not here. So what's gonna happen with that?
it's with Thorwin.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Well,
He
I'm
was
gonna-
experimenting with it.
I'm gonna say that you picked that one up. Yeah, you got that with you. You can
So
go
that
ahead and
means
add that
5
to your
items.
inventory, Lassius. I can go back through and check with a minute, but if we just look through, if everyone checks their
If
inventory,
you want, we can make a small break while you check it or something.
yeah, it is about time that we took a break here. So let's go ahead and do that whilst I just confirm what items we're identifying and which ones will have bonuses. So I'll see you in about 5-10 minutes, guys. Peace out.